I'm going to explain the concept of trade-off in this presentation. Now, the trade-off means several things. In some words, it is act of choosing, act of preferring one over the other, act of foregoing one for the sake of another, act of giving up one for the sake of another. All this means trade-off. Okay? All this means trade-off. Now let us go on examine certain examples. Take the situation of a student. Okay, the student faces an option after his college education: go for work. Okay, go for work, or he can go for higher education. Another trade-off example is a country which can make investment on the guns, or it can produce bridges. Okay. Or another example is a worker who can choose between, let us say, cricket match or overtime work. Okay, he can choose. Now, in each case, there is something scarce. The trade-off essentially occurs because something is scarce. In case of student, it is the time. He can either allocate it to work or education. In case of country, it is the resources. Okay, and in case of worker, it could be time again. And even a simple household which has a limited budget makes trade-off between buying a car or buying a home. This is also a trade-off. Here what is limited? The budget is limited. Now let us examine each one of these trade-off one by one. Let us say in case of student, now the actual trade-off is between, let us say, the wages he earns from the work and the future earning that he can get because of higher education. So the trade-off between is current wages and future earnings. So if he prefers current wages, then he forgoes future earning. If he prefers future earning, then he forgoes current wages. In case of country, the actual trade-off is between national security and development. Okay. Now here, let us look at this way. Now, if country wants more security, then it has to forgo some development, and if country wants more development, it has to forgo some security. That is the trade-off here. And in case of a worker choosing between cricket and overtime, it is about, let us say, it is relaxing, okay, or earning. Okay, so either he can choose relaxing at the cost of earning, or earning at the cost of relaxing. Or in case of a household, it is either a home or a car. Either he can do one given the budget. So if he builds the home at the cost of car, and if he buys the car at the cost of home. This is how everyone at each moment, whether country or a household or a student or individual or a firm, all face one or the other kinds of trade-off. And making choice in the trade-off is all about economics.